What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Destiny, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the family. This week's video is going to be a DIY sugar wax at home, just like this. So if you want to figure out how to make this wax yourself at home using only 3 ingredients, just keep on watching. But before we get started, let me give a quick disclaimer. I am a professional and have been licensed to wax and have been doing it for many years. So if you're doing this at home and have no experience, just make sure that you're careful and you listen to the instructions carefully. But don't be discouraged. I'm going to give you all the information that you need. This video is going to be very informative, and I'm going to give you a demo at the end showing you exactly how to use it. This method uses no strips, no kneading, just making the wax and learning how to use it as is. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. I'm excited. Let's go. Okay, now that our sugar is done, it's cooled down and it's ready to use, you want to start learning how to use it. So we're going to start with some gloves, and make sure that you get gloves that are actually fitted to your hands. The sugar is going to be maneuvered through your fingers, so you want to make sure that you have as much grip on it as you can. So the size that I'm using is extra small. Go according to your size of hand. I don't know how to explain that, but these are extra small and these are what I use. But make sure that you get gloves. You do not want to use this with no gloves because 1, bacteria, 2, it's going to get all over the place, and 3, you're probably going to use more sugar than you actually need, which is wasting it. So let me get my sugar out. She's right here, and I'm going to open it slowly. Look at that separation. And you know it's perfect when it's like the consistency of honey. And I like to make a medium closer to a firm sugar paste because my hair is pretty thick. So going according to your hair texture, you might want to make a soft wax, a medium, or a firm. And the way that you want to grab this, you're going to use your three fingers and your thumb, leaving your pinky out of the way. This is the easiest way to pick it up without it getting all over the place. So I'm going to take my fingers, go right into my wax, and just grab a small ball of it. And I want to just move in circular motions, just like this. And taking a small piece out. So you want to start with a small ball. If this is your first time doing sugar wax, you might want to take a small piece just like this and just practice moving it around. You do not want to use sugar without knowing how to properly move it in your hands, because if you don't know how to use it properly in your hands, how do you expect to use it properly on a body part, right?
I know that's right.
So just practice doing like this. Once you're able to get it in one piece, just like this, practice putting it on. And for reference, use it on clean skin. I'm just gonna show you on my arm first, and then I'll show you on my leg that actually has hair on it. But just so that we see the placement, I'm gonna use it on my arm first. So with this, you wanna have clean skin, like I said, and put some baby powder on, just to prevent it sticking from any type of sweat that might come out of your skin. You're gonna start by pushing up, and I'm going against the hair growth at first. And usually you want to mold about 3 times just to make sure that the hair is in there. And then flick. And don't be scared to flick it because it needs to come off. And once you start, this might happen. It might get in the back of your thumb. And if you need to, just put it on the opposite glove and just flick it right off. So you're back to a ball. And as you use it, it's gonna get full of hair, so it's gonna be pretty nasty, but once it gets full of hair, switch it out, because then it won't work anymore because it's all full of hair. Duh. But yeah, so this is how you use it, just for reference, and I'm gonna show you how I do it on my leg in the next slide. Okay, I'm gonna show you on my leg, and I do have hair on my leg. I grew it out just for this video, so I know it's a hairy leg, but for your reference and to make sure that you know how to use it, I'm doing this for I'm doing this for educational purposes. So I have clean skin. This is baby powder. Try not to use straight up baby powder because, you know, that whole controversy. I used cornstarch based powder. So this is cornstarch, and I'm gonna go against the hair growth. So my hair is growing down this way, and I wanna place the sugar going up. So I'm gonna place it, go up, and mold 3 times, like I said before. And with bigger body parts, you wanna hold the skin taut and flick going down. And just like that, she's hairless. That's the difference from the hair and the one hair. And if you have one small hair, take your fingertip and flick it right off. Yay! No hair on the leg. Let me show you one more time. Okay, bringing you a little bit closer. Now you can see the difference here. So now that I have some powder up here, let me just show you on this small piece. So I'm molding 3 times. Holding the skin taut and flicking downwards. And apply pressure afterwards just to help relieve the pain. And look at that difference from here to here. This is only 3 ingredients, very inexpensive, and you can do this by yourself. Just make sure that you practice and keep this motion. So I know it's a little bit gross, but it gets a little bit white. Those are your dead skin cells. So that might mean that you need to exfoliate, but also we had some cornstarch on the leg, so that's also some cornstarch. As you go on, this is gonna fill up with hair, like I said before. Take the glove off, throw it in the trash, put a new glove on, and keep going. Picking up a new ball of sugar, placing it, molding 3 times, removing, and doing that process until you're done with the leg or whatever body part that you're doing. You should be able to do this easy peasy lemon squeezy. And remember that sugar wax is literally made out of sugar, so if it gets stuck somewhere, wash it right off. It's not like hard wax where you have to just deal with it and rip it off. That's not what we're trying to get into today. So I'm gonna do one last strip for you guys right in this center piece. One more time, just for reference. I know sometimes it can get a little bit difficult, but if you practice, you'll be able to get it. So you're gonna go from the base all the way up, molding 3 times, and flick down. The one main tip I can give you guys about the flicking is not to hesitate. If you hesitate, it can get stuck. And if you see small residue parts, just like I did here, you just place your hand on it with the sugar and it picks it right up. If you have little small hairs just like this, I don't know if you guys can see that one, take your finger, take it right off. And that is it. Beautiful leg, Chewbacca. Beautiful leg, Chewbacca. And now that we're done with that, I'm going to show you how to discard the gloves. So my right hand was the hand that I was sugaring with, and my left was there for support to hold the skin taut. I put the right glove that had the sugar inside of the left glove, and I tied it at the top. So there's no type of residue that can get in your trash can or anything like that. The glove that's dirty is inside the glove that is tied up. So there's no way of it getting out of your way. So, and with that, I end this week's video. If you guys found this video helpful at all, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It definitely helps me continue to make content for you guys. While you're at it, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you're notified every single time I post a new video. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. Until next time, bye guys.